hindsight's always 2020, and folks, and you hear it all the time on the news, folks talking about, well, we should have been able to see signs. And what we want to make sure that we're doing is we want to make sure that we are taking every step possible to be able to avoid unsafe situations. We want to make sure that if we see behaviors that are concerning, if we have conversations that are concerning, if we see social media that is of concern, we are going to act upon it. It remains a very, very important point to make sure that we are monitoring what our children are taking in through the media, through social media and traditional media. Certainly we want to monitor and know what they're seeing on TV. Folks have asked, should I be watching the news when my little ones are around? Well, it depends. Certainly depends on the age, it depends on the developmental level, it depends on your comfort, and it also depends on what the news is covering. We should always be seeking to avoid increasing stress on our children and our families. Sometimes that's not possible, but definitely monitoring those types of scenarios and addressing situations that may be of concern to our children can always be helpful. If you run into a problem and you have a question, we're here for you too. And while we might not know all the answers, we'll certainly work together to try to get to a successful resolution. We have to monitor, and you've heard me say this a million times, we have to monitor and know our children's interactions on social media. We have to make decisions about whether or not social media is appropriate for our children. We have to make decisions about the types of folks they're interacting with online, the types of information they're reviewing, what they're posting, what they're sharing, what they're saving. All of these interactions online, and I know it's hard. I know it's hard to monitor everything, but we have to absolutely do our best. And if we see something that's of concern, we need to talk to each other about it. If we see something or learn of something here in the school district, we will absolutely connect with our parents as partners in the home. If you see something at home that you're concerned about, please reach out to us and we'll do everything we can to be supportive. We want every one of our children here in White Plains to always know that they are a part of a community and that the fabric of this community is strong. Even when tragedies like this occur thousands of miles away, we feel the reverberations of it here at home. We need our children to know and to understand that their schools are safe places for them in all ways, physically, emotionally, intellectually. That's part of our mission. And we intend to fulfill that mission. Over the coming days, supports will be available for our kids and our staff members and for you. You need only reach out. And as we move forward, we will continue to always make sure that we have the best safety and security, climate and culture that we possibly can in our schools. I want to thank you all for your support, your continued support. I know how hard this is. I know how frightening it is. But we will push through it together, and we will keep at the top of mind how important it is for all children all across the country to be safe. And I know you'll be working in ways that are unique to you to make that happen. We certainly will be here. You may remember that just on Monday night, for I think the third or fourth year in a row, our school district has recognized and is recognizing Gun Violence Awareness Day, which is June 1st. Encouraging everybody to wear orange in recognition of raising awareness of gun violence. Unfortunately, raising awareness of gun violence is not something that needs to happen as often as it should because it's in the news. We're going to continue our part. I know you're going to continue your part. And certainly if there's anything that we can do to be supportive of you, please feel free to reach out at any time. Thanks again for taking a couple of minutes today. If you have any questions or concerns, we're here for you. I hope you have a good rest of the day. I hope you have a good weekend. Stay strong and stay WP proud. Thanks, everybody.